Hello there, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you're not new. This is Maze's Life, and a fun fact about me, I'm terrible at managing money, but I am trying to get better. And in this video, we're going to be going over my overall debt picture. That's my debt confession, if you will, for the month of July. I started my debt journey in September 2023. It's now July 2024. And yes, let's just jump right on in. Write this out. There. All right, so like I said, I started this journey in September 2023 with $71,725.67 of debt. I've had more than that, but this is what the amount that we're gonna be, or that I have been tracking off of. So here, as you can see on the left-hand side, I already have all my debts written out. I ordered them with my credit cards and with my loans. This was originally listed out from smallest to largest credit card and then from smallest to largest balance loan. But as you can see, there has been some things that have changed over time. All right, so let's get started. So with my Chase Freedom credit card, we have gone up in balance of $339.44. This is my everyday credit card, and I don't typically pay anything off of it. I just let it accumulate every single month to earn points and then to instead focus on my other credit cards. I believe it's called the velocity payoff method. And then with my next 4 cards, those are all paid off, and I've stayed consistent in making sure that those balances are zero every single month. I have not used them. I got them because this California Coast Credit Union card was my first ever credit card, so I'm going to keep that open for ever. And then my next 3 cards, these were all balance transfer cards. And those promotions either are about to end or have already ended, like the Chase Edge card. All right, then I have my Bank of America Platinum. This is a balance transfer promotional card as well. This ends February of 2025, so it's the next card that I'm focusing really hard on paying off of $1,873. And so I'm going to try very hard to pay it off, and by that time, at first, if you watch my older videos, I did not think I was going to be able to pay off this card in time. I thought that I would have to pay off all the interest that I accumulated or have to get another balance transfer card if I'm approved. But nope, I am on track because I still have 6 months to pay it off, and if we keep making the progress that we're making, it'll be paid off for sure. All right, then moving down, I have my USAA rate card, and that card is now down $87.51. That's what my monthly minimum payment principal is. I pay more than that. I pay over $200 in my monthly minimums. I believe it is, I have it written right here, $214 a month. It changes every single month, but it's $214 a month. And of that, only $87.51 went to lowering the principal. And then I have my Chase Sapphire card right here next. And this card is the exact same as the previous one, but it went down $89.25. So my new credit card total is $28,590.66, which means that we went down $1,710.32. Nothing out of the ordinary happened this month for me to put this much. What happened was I would keep a lot of rollover in my checking account every single month, because this is the first year where I'm able to pay off all of my bills the month that I get them. Because I have my second job, I got a raise at my main job, and I have a roommate who will be moving out soon, and my second job will be ending soon, so because it's a seasonal job. So I am just like, I just been hoarding the extra money that I have, but because of the past couple months with my credit card situation, you can watch my previous videos if you want to see more with that. I was like, you know what, let me just put as much as possible to this because I'm collecting so much in interest every single month. I'm gonna be doing something about that this month. I want to close off some cards. I want to maybe get a new card because so much of my money goes to interest every single month. But my credit cards, this is now the lowest balance that it's been since we started this debt journey. And when we started this debt journey, I have accumulated even more credit card debt than when we started. But now we are finally in the correct, direction, the best direction, which is paying off the credit card debt, and it went down over $1,700 this month. All right, so then for my Vivid loan, as always, it goes down the minimum because there's no interest on this loan. My student loans, I have 5, went down $84.20. My auto loan went down $251.76. And then my personal loan went down $432.81. This personal loan is medical debt and credit card transfers and all that. It's a bunch of different things. I will not be getting a personal loan ever again. But as you can see here, my loans went down $805.93. which brings my new loan debt balance to $31,668.63. So the loans, they go down about every single month, and that has been my saving grace, especially on months where my credit card goes up or even when my debt total has gone up. There's been some months like that, just recently actually. So now we'll move this up and we are going to be looking at my month over month. Last month in June, I had $62,775.54 of debt, and now I have $60,259.29 of debt, and that is a decrease of $2,516.25. And like I said, that is just because of these past few months, I have been fed up with the credit card situation that I've been putting myself through. No one's fault but my own. All right, so now let's look at my credit card trackers. Well, all my debt trackers. So my first one here is for my total debt. So that's the amount that I started with in September 2023 of the $71,725.67. So for the month of July, I have it written up here. I can color in 4 boxes. You can see not every single month you can color in something. So December and January, I couldn't color off anything. And then in May, I couldn't cut off anything. But now we're at 4 months, which is going to be tied as February. In February, I had, just make sure I count this correctly. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. In February, I had over $2,000 of tax refund, and that is why I had such a huge jump here. And then, like I've been saying, here I had this huge jump because I've just been hoarding my money, and I'm like, you know what, let me put it towards debt. All right, and we're that much closer to my 25% mark. I don't know if we'll be able to get 25% by the end of this year, simply because, like I said, my second job ends soon, and my roommate should be moving out hopefully soon. Like, it's bittersweet, like I do get money from it, but I want my roommate gone. But yeah, that's another story. Okay, so then we have my credit cards, and you can see we've been able to color off even less than I was with my total debt tracker. But this month, we can go ahead and color in 3 boxes, which is the most that we've done to date. All right, and that is my debt journey since September 2023, but as of July 2024, with each box being $307. Oh, and if I didn't say it already, my starting balance for my credit cards was $30,626.05. All right, and then on to my last tracker. So this is for all of my loans that I have. I started off with $41,099.62 of loans back in September of 2023. As you can see here, each box is worth $411. So let me calculate how much I can color off. All right, sorry about that. I went ahead and colored it in. So we were able to color in 2 boxes for the month of July because each box worth $411. And even though I didn't quite pay off $822, we did $805. And we had enough left over from the previous month to color in 2 boxes. But as you can see, this also means that we are set to be 25% done by September 2024. And I'm so excited for that. I have one loan, my personal loan, where the monthly minimum payment is $553.88. You probably have that memorized now because I've said it so many times, and it's just eating away all of my money, and I can't wait for that to be paid off, but it doesn't get paid off until 2026. I'm just like counting down my days. But anyways, that is where we are with my total loans. All right, so if I were to bring out my overall debt picture here, you can see here that I now have $60,259.29 of debt. So thank you for following me on this journey, and I would love to have you with me while I complete this journey. So if you can hit the subscribe button, click the like, or leave a comment down below, I would greatly appreciate it. If you have any advice for me, please leave that down below as well. But other than that, please stay tuned for my next video, which will be out tomorrow. But yes, thank you so much, and until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.